My name is Tori, and this week I am joined by two guests. I think it's the first time we've had two people join us, but I am joined by Todd Narlinger and April Ivey from ArriveHome. Good morning.
Hi, how are you, Tori?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, good. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, of course. It's our pleasure. So today we're actually going to be talking to them about the revolution of home searching. So if you guys just want to give us a little background about RideHome and what you guys do, that'd be great. Let's start that way.
Perfect. So I actually am a realtor. I got my license in 1995 and just been selling real estate for 23 years and absolutely love it. Passion, huge passion of mine. And ArriveHome has kind of turned into a pet project for me when I just saw the evolution of home searching. I saw a gap in the market, and that's kind of what ArriveHome is, and we'll talk about it here briefly. And let April talk here real quick.
Yeah, and so I've been Todd's assistant for the past 4 years, so I've been a part of all of his pet projects, and most recently ArriveHome. So we're really excited to tell you guys about it today.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, thanks again for joining us. So we'll just start out. We are talking about the revolution of home searching and how it has evolved. So how has home searching evolved since the early 2000s?
Well, it's funny because what I did yesterday is I went over to our local MLS, RE Colorado, and I said, guys, do you guys have any of those old books? And those realtors that are pre, let's call it 2005 maybe, or remember these? So they actually gave me one. This is actually a book, and I'll ask you, Tori, in a second what year you think this book is from. But this is how we used to home search. This is back in the day, you'd have a little black and white photo, a little blurb about the house, and this is how you'd get your data. So what year do you think this is from, Tori?
Ooh, I would say like 95, 96.
Crazy. I actually had a lot of agents I brought this to yesterday. When they saw it, they thought the same thing, like 80s, 90s. This is actually from 2003.
Wow.
It's from 2003. That tells you how much we've changed in the last 15 years. And so really I remember back in the day, you'd literally open up your book, you'd look at the homes, you'd find the different price range, you'd bring your clients into the office, you'd show them, okay, here you've got this house right here. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Here's one little photo for you to see. Let's go take a look at the homes. We'd schedule all the showings this way. We'd call every single office to get access into every single home. It's unbelievable how it's changed. When you talk to newer realtors that have just been in the business the last 5 or 10 years, they can't believe this is how we used to do this business.
Wow. So would you have to go buy those, or do they just end up on your doorstep, or how do you obtain one?
Long time. And basically what they do is they would just bring, we had probably 80 or 90 of us in our office, and they drop 80 or 90 of these books at the front office, and you go grab your book. And for active listings, you would get it once a week. And for sold listings, you get it once a month. And that's how you got your data. That's how it was. And it is just unbelievable how it has changed in the last 15 years. I can't remember these days. I can't remember it, but it's amazing. It's incredible how it's changed.
Cool. We have it so easy these days. It just seems so difficult to have to flip through pages and all that.
Let's see here. We got you there. There we go. Perfect. Technology. Gotta love technology.
Love technology. You can't trust it though. Not always.
That's it. Not always. Exactly.
That's okay. So we talked about how it's evolved from the early 2000s. What are some pros and cons to when the market shifted from agent-centric to buyer-centric?
Yeah, so think about 2000. Let's go from 2000 to about 2000, maybe 6 or so. A lot of IDX websites. I had my own website, right? So you'd have your own website, and you could get these IDX websites, which was information data exchange, right? You'd get it from your local MLS. You could put it on your website. So that way, when you had consumers or clients go to your direct website, let's call it, you had a company website, then you had your own personal website, people could do home searching on there. And then this company in 2006, can you hear me okay there, Tori? Do you see me okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So Zillow was founded in 2006, and then Redfin was founded in 2004. I think those two companies have really changed done is really revolutionize and we can kind of dive into our opinion on that because we here at our own office here in Denver, what I felt like is that we work hard as agents to go get that listing. We work hard to procure the deal, get the listing, we go put it into our local MLS, and then what would happen is that this information was sold or given off to, you know, other websites, like let's call it Zillow, and then they basically would take that data and then sell it back to the agent for us to advertise on their websites. And it didn't make sense to me. It didn't work because it was like more agent enabling tech versus tech enabling the agent. And I think that's the differentiation that we've got to talk about a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, there you are.
There we go.
Sorry.
Got us?
Back.
Sorry, technology. Gotta love technology. What I was just talking about is technology's here to stay, right?
Whether we like it or not.
Whether we like it or not. That's exactly. And with technology, you've got the agent, and then you have the technology here, and then we got to decide in between is it the technology enabling the agent to be better, or is it the agent enabling the technology? I heard someone give a very good speech at the Inman conference last week about this, and I felt like, you know, some of these outliers, let's call it Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, OfferPad, Open Door, Redfin, whatever you want to do, those are agents that are enabling that technology. Without the agents, those technologies do not run. They do not work. What ArriveHome and some other things, the best example of technology enabling the agent is the MLS. The MLS is great technology that has empowered the agent to be better, faster, quicker than on this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's really, you know, how it's kind of shifted and how it's changed. And one of the things that some of the pros and cons of it are, it's nice because now our clients can actually get online and search for the homes. They can actually look the homes up themselves, which, you know, back in the day, I remember, like, you know, let's just give your area, specifically North San Diego. Mm-hmm. Someone might say, $250K.
Got
There
you.
we go.
There you go.
We keep getting kicked off.
There we go. Sorry, I don't know what it is with our Wi-Fi here today.
That's okay. That's okay.
But anyway, so one of the big things is that I remember back in the day that clients or people would be basically call me up and say, I want this amazing home. And you'd say, well, it just doesn't exist. Well, now what happens is that consumers and clients can get online themselves and say, okay, I found some homes that I'd like you to show me. And that gives us agents a better, you know, makes us more efficient. It makes the agents much more efficient. Instead of us trying to really home search for them, they are doing their own home searching, bringing the data to us. And still our job as agents is to make sure that the data that they're bringing us is everything they can see. You know, I still think that as agents, we need to step up our game and say, okay, I see that you sent me these 10 homes. Let me see if I can find you 10 more homes that might be just as good or better than the homes you're finding. But at least you got to feel that they wanted that red brick Tudor home with this kind of look and feel, and it helped us. Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So that kind of brings us into what you have created, which is ArriveHome. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that and how you combine the agent-centric and the buyer-centric into one platform? Did you get all that?
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Did you get it?
Yeah, Todd, you know, being a realtor for 20 years, he realized the shift in the market and how things have changed and really wanted to create something where home buyers could still feel like they're in control, like present with their clients. So that's kind of the idea behind ArriveHome. It's one of the only platforms that's both agent-centric and buyer-centric at the same time, all in one.
Because just think about Zillow right now, and one of the big, I want to pick on Zillow. I don't want to pick on them. It's just the example that most people understand. Is that you find a home on there that's 123 Main Street, right? And right then you go ahead and click on the home, and down below we'll have like four agents they can choose from to call or connect with, right? Now, are those live available agents? So you're searching, you're driving around, you see 123 Main Street, you drive by the home, and you have your app open, and you're like, okay, I'm going to call these 4 agents. You have no clue if they're around the house, if they're near the house, if they work in the area. And so what we did is we kind of shifted it a little bit, and ArriveHome actually has live agents. It's actually geofences your exact location. You go live when you want to go live. So let's just say there's an area that you farm or you specifically work in. We've actually had success stories here in Colorado for some consumers that have found homes through ArriveHome. What they said to us is that they were home searching, and while they're home searching, they could see the live agents that are actually working in that neighborhood day over day over day. And
when you call an Uber, you see all of these cars kind of in your area, and you're like, ooh, this one's close. They're going to pick me up quick. So it's the same concept with ArriveHome. If I was searching for homes, I could go on there, and say I'm searching in a certain neighborhood. I see an agent that's nearby. I'm probably going to reach out to that agent because I know they're in the area. They probably know a little bit about the place that they're working in, and they can get their.
So cool.
For agents who are working with clients currently, and that's our exclusive agent snapshot.
And that's probably the biggest differentiator, is where we really turn this to an agent-centric application and filters in the area.
Okay.
And basically, so April and I, she's a
Todd's my realtor, I'm a buyer.
Yeah, she's my client. I invite her to the application, and when she accepts my invitation, all the other live agents go away. Then what's awesome about it is that she can go ahead and favorite a home, and I'm instantly notified about it. It just keeps the flow.
That is way cool. I did see a demo of ArriveHome, so I know how it works. It is amazing.
Yeah, so there's, I mean, what other platform out there can you search for homes where it's only you and your realtor? It doesn't exist outside of ArriveHome. So that's what agents are loving about.
There we go. I caught
there we go. Good. Perfect. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you guys are all good. So I guess you did already kind of touch on this, how ArriveHome is beneficial to both the buyer and the agent. It's flow. It flows. It makes sense.
That's it, Tori. You nailed it, because one of the big things for me is I've had stories from other agents in our office where they're showing homes to their clients, they're working with their clients, and then these clients get onto Zillow or Redfin, right? And there you go. Can you hear me okay there?
Yep, there you go. I'm interested to see how this turns out live, because I know our internet isn't the greatest between us, but sometimes when you watch it back live, it turns out perfectly. So we'll see. Either way, technology. That's what it's all about.
For Allison and Jane, just AJ free.
Can you hear us okay, Tori?
Yep.
We're back? Okay, good. Sorry about that. All right.
Yeah, so the promo code AJ free is for agents who want to try ArriveHome for 3 months. It's exclusive for the Allison James viewers today, so thank you guys for viewing in. But definitely wanted to talk about that piece as well to get everyone to try it, see what they think.
The biggest thing, Tori, is I'm just trying to change. I think that there's some big. I think that the real estate has changed so much, and I want to take control back for the agent. I want to make this more about the agent, and also for the consumer. It's about the consumer as well. But I think ArriveHome accomplishes both, where so many of these other beasts out there, these other companies are really all about the consumer. And we've seen success here in Colorado, and we have launched now since in California and Arizona as well. And we're hoping to be nationwide in the next year or so. But right now, we're in these free.
Do you have any idea where you're going next?
Texas, we're talking Texas, Nevada.
Texas and Nevada, yeah.
We're going to jump to the East Coast after that, I believe is what
well,
we're
Alex and James is licensed in both Texas and Nevada, so follow you guys around. I do have one last question. I know you already talked about how agents can start using RideHome. They can use that promo code AJ3. But can you just touch on just very briefly touch on a couple other few cool features of a RideHome?
Yeah, the feature I like the most is that as you and I were talking yesterday, we were talking about social media, right? We were talking about how to influence social media. One of the best things that a lot of our agents that are on ArriveHome use, which I think is fantastic, is that this is just the app. I just opened up the app real quick. What I'll do is I actually show real quick. I am actually live on the app right now. It's as simple as going offline, going on. You just go live. And basically what share my profile is you just click your share button and with social media, I put Facebook, and Facebook automatically opens up and you share your profile. So let's say you have 1,000 friends on Facebook, okay? And you don't know how to reach them to share this application with them. You write a little thing on here, follow me today around Denver as I drive around today on ArriveHome Live. It's like Find My Friends. It is Uber. It is the Amazon effect. It is all those. And anytime someone clicks on you and accepts that invitation, they are automatically taken to the app, and all the other live agents go away, and all they see is you. So now they are home searching. It is such a simple way to leverage social media with your clients.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big things is, how do I reach my clients? And this is one of the best things. Anything on your side besides the exclusive agent snapshot and that?
Yeah, just like? I really like the GPS location. If you're,
you got us okay there?
Yep, you guys are back.
Okay. All right, good. One of the things that we were going to mention also is just the some people have talked about the Amazon effect. The on. We good?
Yeah. Think so. On and off. Okay, there you go.
There we go. We better?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about this. I just love technology some days and I hate it other days. But long story short, hopefully you understood what I was trying to go from there. Is just really, it's creating a, for the consumer side or our client side, they feel like a tighter bond with you as your agent. With your clients.
Yeah, and since we do live in the on-demand culture, it's really just keeping up with buyer trends. It affects everything, real estate too, and agents need to, kind of be aware of that and be ahead of the curve so they can stay, in the flow with their clients and be.
Yeah, it all completely makes sense, and I love the idea of the RideHome app. I think it's so cool. I just, like you said, it's cool, but for agents. It's amazing.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This was a great broadcast, despite all technology issues aside.
It's a love-hate, really.
The beauty of I love saying it. The beauty of going live on Facebook. It's not going to be perfect every time, so.
Well, we'd be happy to give demo, like a nice demo for you that we could do a full demo of the entire app anytime you guys want to. But we're really excited. I think we've got something here that agents are really loving in Colorado, and we'd love to work with people from Allison, James, or anyone. I think it's a really exciting thing.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It was very exciting to have two people. I've never been able to talk to two people before. It's the first, so I like it. Don't forget that they were kind enough to allow all viewers today to have 3 months free of ArriveHome by using the AJ free promo code, which I have gone ahead and included in the description of this video. And then I just want to let everyone know to tune in next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're talking about wire fraud with Bob Beams from EM Transfer. So that will be a good one to tune into. But for now, I just want to say thank you very much to both Todd and April for joining us today. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.